Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Hi, everybody. This 54th running of the 500 is bound to be NASCAR's biggest night ever.
You'll put it in the wall. You'll roll it over. You'll catch it on fire. You'll wreck your teammate to win the Daytona 500.
Edwards, 3 Fords. Already. The wall. 5-time champion Jim Johnson. Smoke fire on Jeff Gordon's Chevrolet.
Engine just blew all to pieces.
$200,000 for Truex Jr. leads the halfway lap of the Daytona 500. And now, under caution, Juan Pablo Montoya has crashed and gone aflame. 3 cars sliding. Marcus Ambrose is one. Oh, trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. Mid-pack.
I think that at Daytona, you always get a certain level of racing that you don't get at any other track.
It's just such a dangerous track, and it's a dangerous race, and there's so much prestige because of those facts. And it's the Daytona 500. It's the greatest race that you can win.
It's a unique and exciting night. The first primetime Daytona 500 is about to start.
So tighten your seatbelt for 200 laps, 500 miles, live on Fox.
Having that race in prime time was so special for so many drivers, and that just made the prestige of winning the race even more, and it led to some chaos.
And 2-car tandem. Talk about teammates that have hooked up. Greg Biffle and his Roush Fenway Ford teammate Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards. 3 Fords. Trouble already. The wall. Slams to the outside. It's 5-time champion Jim Johnson. He collects Danica Patrick and the 34 of David Reagan.
Man, I'm just really bummed to start the season this way. For all the hard work that's gone into getting this Lowe's Chevrolet ready for tonight, and I don't even think we completed 2.5 miles of green flag racing, so pretty bummed.
In order to win the Daytona 500, you have to finish the Daytona 500. And if you don't make it to the finish, you won't have a chance to win.
We saw Jeff Gordon wave out the window. Smoke fire on Jeff Gordon's Chevrolet.
Engine just blew all to pieces.
We're blowing up, guys. It's all done.
I was rooting for Jeff Gordon, the man who blew out his motor.
They give out the trophies at the end of the race. So if your equipment doesn't make it to the end of the race, then you're not going to be there, and you can't win a trophy.
And now, under caution, Juan Pablo Montoya has crashed and gone aflame.
Holy cow, what happened?
We were just like, what the heck? Everything was melting. People were running around. It was crazy.
We just got a report that he was complaining about a bad vibration in every gear.
No, Larry, he just slammed
into the jet drop.
Everything was normal until Juan Pablo Montoya's car broke, and then took out a jet dryer with him, and then took hours for the race to get started again.
They're trying to clear debris off the racetrack, and the car brakes, won't steer, and he slides up the track and into the back of that surplus helicopter jet engine on a trailer used to dry the racetrack.
Mike, I saw sparks coming out from the car as if it had a tire down or something. What an incredible turn of events. I've never in my life. Oh my gosh.
And all that spilled jet fuel found something hot to ignite it. And this is a bizarre twist to this Daytona 500.
Well, I've seen a lot of things, but I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this.
Here's a different angle. See the safety trucks up top?
Wow. I mean, it just exploded. When it hit it, it just exploded.
And he was traveling at a high rate of speed, trying to catch back up at the field.
Back of the field.
But I told him I left the pits after the pit stop, and I felt really weird vibration. We were with the pack, and every time I got on the gas vibrated. So I came back in, they checked all the rear end, they said it was okay. And I got into the back straight, and we were going 4th gear, but we're not even going that fast. And every time I got on the gas, the rear was like, I could feel the rear really squeezing, and I got on the brakes, travel up. And while I was telling the spotter to have a look how the rear was moving, the car just turned right.
The jet dryers usually are a non-factor in the competition of the race. They'll come out on the track, they'll blow off the track with the jet dryer, and then leave before they start racing again. But Juan Pablo Montoya hit one of them, and that shocked everybody. That's the kind of thing that makes you love NASCAR so much, because you have a crazy thing that happens like that where a guy hits the jet dryer and then they go out there with a bunch of Tide and fix the track, and they keep racing even though it's 3 a.m.
Harvick, Menard, Newman, and 14 Tony Stewart.
And there's Tony Stewart's teammate, Ryan Newman. Oh, Tony's going around. Another wreck to the tri-oval.
Kyle Busch, hard slide through the grass, no contact. At least half a dozen cars involved in this one. Dave Blaney drives away. That's Kyle Busch. Caution flag number 10 with 4 laps to go.
There was weather rolling in, and people were getting antsy, and they had passed halfway, and they're getting to the point where you gotta go because it's the end of the race, and then all of a sudden,
they're looking for the white flag this time.
Once we get into this lap, if anything should happen down in turn 1 or 2 or 3 and 4, it's over.
Three-car breakaway. Junior tucked up tight under the bumper of Biffle. Kenseth leads to turn 1. Final lap.
Denny Hamlin in the 11s there with no one to push him.
Actually, he might be hurt those 2 cars in front of him if he gets back too far. But here we go. It's going to happen. It's going to happen pretty quick.
We've seen where the timing of where you do it is so